Hi everyone, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you why you should or should not buy the game passes or the subscriptions. Let's get to it. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Lee and I post every week on this channel. In today's video we are going to be ranking the game passes on Bloxburg and also the subscriptions. So here are the subscriptions right here. So we have two subscriptions if you guys did not know. I actually have not gotten either of them, and there definitely is a reason, but we will get into that as we go into the video. And then also we have the passes right here, which I own all of them, so I'll be able to tell you guys why I like or do not like them, and if you should or should not get them. So yeah, let's get into this. So S is you must have. If you do not have it, I'm not your friend. It's that simple. If you don't have it, what the heck are you doing with your life? And yeah, that's basically that. And then A is should have it. So should have it is, yeah, you should have it unless you maybe don't play Bloxburg that much or something like that. But you should have it if you play Bloxburg even just regularly. You probably should have it. Maybe is if you want it, sure, and if it's really worth it to you and maybe you just want to like get all the game passes or something like that, that is maybe. And then, which is B. And then C is I guess. If you really like are just dedicated and you just want every single one, then go ahead. And if you actually want these subscriptions, like, I mean, if you have so much Robux, I guess. And D is don't even think about it, ...
I will hurt you if you get it.
That's the code. Yeah, it's that simple. So let's get into ranking them. Yeah, let's start out with the game passes first. So if you guys did not know, you can actually click on the game passes in Bloxburg. I actually just kind of sort of found this out. I knew it, but I didn't ever use it. So basically you can go to store in Bloxburg and then you'll see all of these and you can click on them and then it will show you a little like this thing right here. It'll show you how many people like it and dislike it. And then you can click buy right here too. And yeah, it basically just has all that stuff. And then right here, it has a description right here of just basically what you get if you buy it. So excellent employee is the first one. And it says, the description says, makes you a truly excellent employee. Increases your earnings and how often you get promoted. So basically, this just makes you get promoted a lot faster, as it said. And it also increases your earnings and truly makes you a more excellent employee. So there you have it. This one I would definitely say has definitely helped me out a lot with Bloxburg and like the game passes. So actually I recently just hit level 50 on fast food worker, and I've had this pass. I wonder how long I've had this pass. I've probably had it for probably ever since I had Bloxburg, so probably about 3 years. Okay, so I was just editing this, and I realized that I have definitely been playing Bloxburg for more than 3 years, but I probably had the Game Pass for 4 or 3 years, and now I think I've been playing Bloxburg for 5 years, which is kind of crazy, but I just wanted to clarify, I have had the Game Pass a lot longer, and I've used it for a lot of working things like the delivery person, the pizza delivery. That definitely helped me get up there, but the pizza delivery takes so long to get to level 50, and I only made it to level 34 until we hit the fast food worker, which when I started working at the fast food worker, I was already level 27 because that actually was my first job that I did in Bloxburg when I was just a little noob playing Bloxburg. So that's why I kind of went up a lot easier, and I got to level 50 a lot faster, I feel like. 7 months really isn't too bad because I don't really work that much. And also you get a lot more money too. So, yeah. I just wanted to clarify that because I can't believe I've been playing Bloxburg for almost 5 years now. That's crazy. Obviously, I've only been recording it for a year now, but that's just like crazy to me. Now for the question of the video, what is your favorite game to play? It can be in Roblox, it can be Minecraft, Fortnite, literally any game that you just like to play. Put it in the comments. My favorite game, I would have to say, is Bloxburg, but we're gonna say put your favorite game besides Bloxburg, okay guys? Besides Bloxburg, what is your absolute favorite game to play? You can list a couple if you want. One of the games that I like to play on Roblox is this game called Project Lazarus. It's the most random game ever. It's basically where you just shoot zombies, but I find it to be fun. So yeah, that one I like, and then I also like to play Minecraft sometimes, and honestly that's probably it. I don't really play many other games besides Bloxburg, but make sure to put your favorite games down below in the comments, and that's it. And I just started working at fast food since it got updated, so I think it's been like 6 or 7 months. And I finally got up to level 50, which I feel like is pretty good, honestly. I do not work that often, but when I do, I try to grind it out. But I feel like Excellent Employee definitely is worth it, I would say. I feel like if you do play Bloxburg and you make really big builds that definitely take a big chunk out of your cash, then I 100% recommend getting this because... like, honestly, also, guys, I'm sorry, there's, like, stupid ads, like, everywhere, so don't mind those. So, yeah, I would definitely say that oh, wait, sorry. Where is it? Oh, wait, hold on, you guys. I totally did not forget to put that in there. No. Me? Never. I would never do such a thing. There we go. We got that fixed. Okay, so Excellent Employee, I would definitely rate this a must-have. You, honestly, if you are playing Bloxburg and you are doing it and, like, playing it a lot and you have big builds that you need to do, especially if you're a content creator on Bloxburg and you need to have a lot of money, I definitely recommend doing this, just buying this. It is 300 Robux, which I guess is a pretty big amount, but I definitely think that it is worth it. Like, it actually is. I thought it was 500 Robux, but it's only 300. So I feel like that's a really good deal, and honestly, you're getting a lot for what you paid for, and honestly, you are you're making a ton of money. So I definitely recommend Excellent Employee. If you play Bloxburg regularly, then I definitely recommend having Excellent Employee. Okay, so now on to, we're going to do these in order on this page. Hold on. Okay. So now to Premium. Now Premium is 400 Robux. Okay, so it says, as a Premium member, you get halved bills. So your bills get cut in half. You get double daily rewards, a special name tag, increased donation limit, and ability to choose your plot. Okay, so this one I feel like is definitely I don't know. Okay, so for me, when I first bought this, I didn't have a YouTube channel or anything like that. But I would say that if you do have a YouTube channel, I would recommend getting this one. Just that way you can pick your own plot and you have more donation. You can donate a lot more and like you've a higher donation limit, sorry. So what I would say is, as a Bloxburg content creator, I would say that getting your bills halved, honestly, it doesn't really do much for me. I normally have about $1 million. Right now I have 8,300, but it's just because I'm building a town. If you guys have not watched that, make sure to go watch those. But basically, I regularly have money, and I feel like I don't know if it does that much, but then again, I never have my bills come like a lot of money. Like, okay, here, let's let's do some investigating right now, because I do feel like premium can be useful for content creators or just people that are creating content on Bloxburg, just because it does give you some little extra things. So here, hold on, let's go to my town plot. Okay, so this is my town plot. Let's see if I have bills right now. Dang it, I don't. That's so sad. That's so sad that I don't have bills. Okay, well, basically, my town bills, I think I've seen the highest so far was 1,900 or 800. So that's about $2,000 dollars right there. So then that means that it would be 2,000, like almost $4,000 $4,000 for me to pay my bills on this plot, which I feel like is pretty expensive. But again, it's not that much for me just because I do have a good chunk of money most of the time, and it doesn't really hurt it that much. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Definitely when I started playing, though, this probably was a lifesaver. Oh, there's my bills. Wow, it heard me calling. Okay, yeah, here's some bills right now. So this is 1,300. Sorry, guys. $1,734 dollars that I have to pay my bills, and it goes up over time until it gets red. Then it automatically pays it because I have that checked. But this is definitely expensive, right? And doubling that, I feel like as a starting player, that can feel like a lot. Just because you don't really have that much money. Like, I remember when I started playing this, we would just go work, and then I'd come and build, because I would barely get any money, and it would take me a really long time to get money and then not be able to build. So I really wanted to build, so basically I would just go work for like 2 minutes and then come back and just build with whatever I had. So I definitely feel like this might help with a starting player, but not really me, just because I have a good chunk of money. So if you do have a good chunk of money most of the time, and you're willing to pay like $4,000 for your plot if it's like this big, I feel like, I don't know, maybe, okay, maybe. And then let's go to the next thing. So then it says double daily rewards, which this I feel like they should definitely up, because this is ridiculous, like absolutely ridiculous. So basically for doubling your thing, actually here, let me leave real quick. That way we can see the daily reward like sign thing. Oh, great. I picked the wrong plot. It's okay. Oh, man. I exited out. Are you kidding me right now? That's okay. I got the wrong plot anyways. It's fine.
One eternity later.
Finally, we found it. Okay, so daily premium reward. So this is what you get. So, okay, normally what you would get is on day 1 you get 100, but with premium you get 200. On day 2 you would get 200, but on day 2 in premium you get 400. Normally on day 3 you would get 500, and with premium you get 1,000, and then on day 4 you would get 1,000, and with premium you would get 2,000, and then on day 5 you would get 20 Bloxburgs, but instead you get 40 because you bought premium. So with this, I would say that it's okay. The money is definitely not worth it to me. It does not. As I said before, it's not going to change anything. $2,000 in my bank account is really not going to change anything. Just like 400, like I just feel like it's so small. I feel like they need to bring it up a little bit and maybe make the daily streak a little longer. That way you can get more. But I would say that the Bloxburg is a very nice feature, honestly, that you get 40, because Bloxburg are pretty hard to come by. You only get them on, like, you know, events, holiday events, and other ways, but they're very, very small. Like, you don't get that much. So I definitely feel like 40 Bloxburg is pretty good, I would say. But then again, you do get 20 without it, so I don't feel like 40 and 20 really makes premium better, just because you get 20 extra Bloxburg. It's kind of neither here or there. Like, it's not that big of a difference that it's still kind of on the maybe side. Okay, so you get a special name tag, which basically is just premium of your head. I do have it. Okay, here it is. So basically in chat, it will just have this little premium thing right here. And when you say stuff in chat, it'll just have that, which doesn't really make you special or anything, because literally almost everybody has this, I feel like. And it doesn't really change anything. And also, it'll have it above your head, which for some reason I cannot get to work right now. So, yeah. But basically, you just get the word premium over your head, and that's how they know you have premium. Okay, then you get a special name tag, increased donation limit. I actually do not know what the donation limit was before I had premium, but I'm assuming it was probably 25k, just because it's probably double, I would assume. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's 40k, I'm not sure. But basically the donation limit, so let's go in, and I'm just gonna, okay. Also, you can choose your own plot, so you can choose out of all of these except for if somebody is in one of them, obviously. So I'm going to choose this one right here. I feel like this is a very good feature, honestly. I do like being able to choose my own plots and not like having it randomized, because I actually just like to have one of the middle plots. I think I like this one. This is my favorite plot right here. I don't know why, I just like it because it's in the middle. Wow, Squirrel. Okay, you guys, we're going to donate to Squirrel. She is making a beautiful house, so that way I can... Oh, and look, she also has premium over her head. Okay, we're going to donate to this little furry squirrel. I'm going to give her 50,000 so I can show you guys. So here is little Squirrel. We're going to give her some money. 50,000. Okay, there you go. That's basically what it does. You can just give some extra. I really hope she is not just AFK right now. Anyways, let's go back and see what we rate this. Okay, I'm gonna honestly say maybe, because I feel like it does have some advantages, but they're not that, like, they're not gonna make or break your experience in Bloxburg or anything like that. So I'll say maybe, just because the extra Bloxburg is a little better. And I do like the feature of choosing my own plot, and also, you know, just the little extra things, I guess. Okay, next one is multiple floors. So let's click on it. Allows you to build up to 5 floors and make your house even more awesome. I feel like they need to change these descriptions. I feel like they're a little just bland. I would say this one... Okay, so if you play Bloxburg, like, let's just say... every week, like, there's gotta be, if you don't play Bloxburg at least every month, then you really shouldn't probably get any of these. Like, if you don't play at least once a month, then you probably should not even just think about getting any of these. If you just role play and don't even build a house, then I don't recommend getting this. It's kind of just a waste of your Robux. It's 300 Robux, and yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's give you guys a little demonstration right now. So I'm going to take a wall. This is in my town. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is level 1. Okay. Level 1 right here. This is the level 1, and basement is not level 1, guys. It's not level 1. That's a whole different pass. So, this is level 1. Level 2. This just allows you to go up. Just allows you to make 5-story houses, or 5-story buildings. So, that is how high you can go up with it, and yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, you can't go any higher than 5 stories, or yeah, you can't go any higher than this. So yeah, that's basically it for this. And honestly, I mean, if you build, like if you're a builder, then I do recommend getting this. But if you're not, and you literally, even if you just roleplay, I would just stick to 1-story houses, honestly. Like, if you're not, like, a full-on, like, builder, like, you build a lot, or if you roleplay and, like, you like to build big mansion houses, I guess. But if you really just roleplay, then I do not recommend this. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of a waste of your Robux. But, yeah, you know, you guys do you. I'm gonna do maybe on this one, too. I feel like it's a pretty good one. It's a solid one. You don't have to have it to be a good builder. So I would say maybe we might change that, but I feel like maybe is a pretty good even ground. Okay, so advanced placing unlocks several advanced features in build mode, great for experienced builders. Exactly, experienced builders. If you are not an experienced builder and you are a noob, like you're just starting out, I would recommend not getting this at the start. I would make sure that you actually like the game and you like to play it and you're addicted to it like me. I would not buy it if you are not planning on building a lot. So let's see what the tools you get with advanced placing. So, with advanced placing, you get this one right here, which is a scale tool. Basic shape out, and then we are just going to use this little scale tool, and you can make it however big you want. Well, there are limits to it, so, which I feel like is kind of dumb. I think it should be a little, you should be able to make it longer. But yeah, that's basically, you can just make it tall, just all that stuff. And you can build a lot of really cool stuff with this. I have definitely seen some really amazing things that people have built with just, you know, the rescale tool and all that stuff. And then you also have this object collision. So basically, if you have it like this, where it kind of looks like the cubes are going inside of each other, then that means that you'll be able to basically make things go inside of each other. So like this, you can't. So, you see the sign, okay, there, place it down. You can do this with basically anything, but I'm just using this sign. Okay, then you can toggle it, you can click it again, and then it will show it like this. And you will no longer be able to put it inside the wall. So, this is how it is without advanced placement, and this is how it is with advanced placement. So, you can do a lot more stuff than this than just put a sign in a wall, but it definitely 100% is helpful. I would definitely recommend getting advanced placement, especially even just for that. Like, it's a really good tool, but you really can't place objects close to each other without advanced placement. So like, look, like you can't even place it that close. So it's definitely difficult. Like here, yeah, you can't even place objects close to each other without them like doing this. So I definitely recommend advanced placement if you are an experienced builder. And honestly, when I got this, I wasn't experienced. I probably thought I was, but I wasn't. Sorry guys. So for advanced placement, I would say should have. You don't have to have it, but I feel like you definitely should. You don't have to have it to be able to build, but I do feel like you should, especially if you're an experienced builder, honestly, a content creator that, you know, does Bloxburg builds. If you don't have this, then I don't know what you're doing with your life, but like if you're a content creator and you make Bloxburg builds, like why don't you have advanced placement? It's literally so cheap too, like only 200 Robux. That's really good. Okay, next is a large plot. So large plot is 250 Robux, and honestly, let's just give you guys a little show how much space you have before you get the extra plot, which I do hope they later on expand this plot because we need bigger plots. I just started my town series and I was scaling it all out, and you definitely need some more room. So just shows you how big your original plot was before you had the large plot pass. What is it called? Large plot, that's what it's called. Okay, so it says increase the boundary size of your plot to 50 by 50, making it possible to build even bigger houses. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Right here, this little square right here is how much you originally had, and then this is how much you get, which now that I'm looking at it is a pretty good amount, but I do hope that they later on expand this to maybe 100 by 100 or at least 75. You don't have to have it, but I do feel like you should have it. Like, I just feel like it's definitely a should. It's a really good, I think it's a good investment. It's only 250 and I do feel like it's worth it. Basement is 100 Robux, and it literally the description is allows you to build basements. That is as simple as it could be. So 100 Robux, honestly, I would just say why the heck not? It's so like cheap. So I don't know, it just seems like you just should have it. Like, why not? Basement. So it's kind of just like putting down a pool, if you guys have ever done that in Bloxburg and you didn't have basement. That's basically just what it does. Also, this is excellent for creating traps for, you know, like if you want to trap some kids, all you have to do is grab a carpet and just place it down like this. Obviously, you'd have to cover up the whole entire hole and then just like color it. I know it's not the same color as the grass, but like you color it the same color as your floor or like the grass, and then just act like the rest of this hole's not here and it's the carpet is just covering it up. Then the kids just walk, oh, they're stuck, and then you have them imprisoned. So yeah, this is definitely a good thing. I feel like just for being able to kidnap kids, I would give this a 10 out of 10, honestly. And I mean, if you like even to just roleplay, I just recommend this. That way you can just, you know, have a kidnapping, you know, kids game pass. Or not game pass. Yeah, it honestly is kidnapping kids game pass. So I would say must have. Honestly, basement is must have if you really do want to kidnap kids. If you don't, then it's probably in the maybe tier. But for me, I need that. I need to be able to kidnap kids. Put them, you know, in my dungeon. So, yeah. I would say must have. Yeah. Next is Marvelous Moods. Now, I do have this one. It is 180 Robux. So, let's look at the description. It says, keep your moods up for longer by increasing your positive, decreasing your negative moods. Mood status also adds options to toggle most negative moods effects, such as particles and animations. So, this one is really good. Especially if you are, honestly, if you're a role player, if you're like honestly, if you're just any Roblox character and you don't want a stinking stink. So let's just take a look here, okay? You know what, let's go to our mood station. That way I can show you guys how awful it is to have your moods out. If you are a noob, you already know how this feels, and you don't ever have your moods done, and you're always stinky, and flies constantly swarm you, then you already know how this feels. But if you don't, that means that you must either keep your moods up all the time, which is very difficult, or you have this game pass. So, as you can see up here, I have all of my moods down except for my hygiene, which is at 9%, basically 0. So all of these are down, and it also says starving up here. These are my moods, and I can boost them if I want, but I'm not going to. Right now, first we're going to go to our little options right here. So you can go to options, and then under game, this little box right here, and you go down till it says show negative mood effects, and I have this off, but you can turn it on, and then this will happen, and it'll automatically put this up, and then your character will look like this. They'll walk slower, they'll look very sad and depressed, and just overall just depressed. They'll also swat away some flies. Yeah, it's not a pretty look, it's not a good look, but if you want to fix this, I guess you can, no, don't clean the bathtub, get in the bathtub. You can take a bath and put up all your moods, but I'd rather just take the easier way out and, you know, just buy the Game Pass. I mean, it's really not that much, and it definitely helps. It's really not that bad. I don't know why people think it was. I thought it was pretty good, and honestly, I feel like I just like that I don't look constantly stinky and depressed. So, yeah. Next one is possibly one of my favorite ones, which is the transform tool. Allows using the transform tool on more object types, such as basic shapes and structurals. Also removes and loosens some existing restrictions and limits when transforming. So let me show you guys this. If you do not use basic shapes, don't get this. If you do not use structurals, do not get this. I'm sorry if you did and you don't use these. But basically, you can just lift this baby all the way up, like, yeah, you can move it around. Basically, you can kind of even move it around smaller than usual. Like, I feel like you can kind of just turn it just enough than you were able to before you had transform tools. So I do feel like this one is a really good deal. Oh, okay, wait, it's not a good deal. It's extremely expensive, I would say that. But I feel like it is definitely a need if you are a builder and you build, or if you do building content in Bloxburg like I do. I definitely recommend it, and I 100% would get it. So I'm gonna say maybe on this one, maybe, because it is very expensive. It does have a lot of good traits, and that's why, I mean, I love it. I mean, I would not be able to create the builds that I do have without it, but it's kind of a maybe. It's, some Bloxburg players don't only build, some of them just like to roleplay and just kind of mess around and have fun, which, not saying that building isn't fun, but I'm just saying, like, you know, they don't use the transform tool, stuff like that. So I would say maybe on that. Now on to subscriptions. So I have not gotten either of these, and there definitely is a reason. So let's just check them out first, okay? Let's just check them out. So first, currency pack. Okay, so basically what I found out with both these subscriptions is that 100%, first off, you should not get either of them unless you, I guess, just do roleplay and you really don't play Bloxburg very often and you don't like to work, I guess. The money that comes with both of these really is not worth it. I would not spend money on this. It's 100%, 1,000% more worth it to just go work and get your progress up in your job than just buying it. You're not going to end up getting, you know, progress in your job, and it's just overall not worth it. And also for the Bloxburg, now that is the only reason I could ever find myself buying one of these, and now I know I will not, is because basically the highest amount that you can get in the essential subscription, which is the biggest one, which is $7.99. That's the highest amount of Bloxbucks that you can get, and that is 750 Bloxbucks. Now, you can buy 2,500 Bloxbucks for 700 Robux. Now, we know that 800 Robux is worth $10, and by the time you get up to 750 Bloxbucks, you will have already spent $24 just to get up to 750 Bloxbucks, even though you could just get 2,500 Bloxbucks by just paying $10 basically. So that was my thinking on that, and I definitely would not recommend this. You will only get 2,100 Bloxbucks for $24. Sure, you get money, but money it's not that much. It's really not going to change anything. It's not even $100,000. Not going to change a thing. Bloxbucks are the real reason, and you're going to end up paying more for less on these subscriptions. That's basically what I'm saying. I would 100% recommend just buying the Bloxbucks instead of buying the subscription. These are definitely going to be, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Do not. Do not. And I'm actually going to put premium down to, I guess, because it's, and I guess, like, if you want it, go ahead, you know. It's also one of the most expensive ones, and you get the least amount, so I would say, I guess. Okay, everyone, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below what your favorite game is. It can be a game on Roblox, or like Minecraft, or Fortnite, or literally any game that you love to play. Put it in the comments, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, everyone!